Hello friends, it's Angelina and Dima from Walk Energy World.
And today we're coming to you with the new gear review of the Aegismax Nano 2 Ultralight sleeping bag. Previously we have already done the review of the Aegismax Mini sleeping bag, and this Nano 2 bag is a warmer version of it. And we do plan on doing a separate comparison video of these two bags very soon as well. We haven't used this Nano 2 bag for very long, as we just got it last winter and had a chance to use it only in spring.
But as we already had full-on experience with this brand of the sleeping bags, we think we can make our conclusions and share our opinion with you. As usual, we'll include in the video the general specs of the bag, information given by the manufacturer, our own experience and final impressions about it. Here they are, the pair of bags in our hands. As you can see, we took both bags in size L, because we learned from our previous experience that the increase in weight is not that significant. But the comfort and spaciousness is very much appreciated, especially because we like to connect our bags.
And even though I am 172 centimeters tall, which should fit the smaller bag, we have found that the more space you have, the more warmth the sleeping bag can provide you, as it is important to have the air gap between your body and the bag. So we're quite happy about our decision. And now let's have a look at the specifications of these bags. In the kit there is a compression bag, storage bag and sleeping bag itself.
First we talk about its weight and size. Aegismax has two sizes M and L. Sometimes they call it Nano 2 for the smaller size and Nano 2L for the bigger size.
On the official Aliexpress store it states that the Aegismax Nano 2 sleeping bag in size M weighs 624 grams or 1 pound 6 ounces. And in size L it weighs 742 grams or 1 pound 10 ounces. We don't have very precise scales to measure it by ourselves, but due to the reviews the discrepancy in weight doesn't reach more than 20 grams. The size of the bag in size M is 180 by 78 centimeters. The size of the bag in size L is 200 by 86 centimeters. And when it is folded, it compresses down to 15 by 25 centimeters for size M and 15 by 28 centimeters for the size L. Compression is very easy and doesn't take much time. The last couple of seasons we have been practicing stuffing the bags, and this technique proved to be the most efficient and also damage-free for the bags. It compresses down quite nicely and compact for the amount of goods down and temperature rating it has. Now mentioning the fabric, Aegismax Nano 2 bag is made of IFX 20D nylon, and the filling is composed by 95% white goods down with the fill power of 800 units. The fill power turned out to be a new concept for us, and in case if you didn't come across it either, we'll share with you what it means. So according to the Wikipedia, the fill power is a measure of loft or fluffiness of the down product that is loosely related to the insulating value of the down. The higher the fill power, the more air the certain weight of the down can trap, and thus the more insulating ability the down will have. The weight of the filling down is 350 grams in size M and 400 grams in size L. Also, the manufacturer stated that the bag has the fully lining structure for the enhanced warmth and water-resistant material, skin-friendly, comfortable and high density. So checking this information, let's have a look at the water drops and how easily they're soaked up by the fabric. Checking the waterproofness of this bag, we could see that it is not easy to wet it, although it can soak up a bit of water depending on amount. But overall it can protect from the humidity forming if needed.
The next important category is the temperature rating and warmth of the sleeping bag.
On the Aliexpress store it is stated that the comfort temperature is +5 degrees Celsius and the lower limit is 0 degrees Celsius. And we won't mention an extreme rating as it doesn't make any sense. It basically refers to a level of temperature one will survive hypothermia, but you won't get to sleep. So this rating is for survival mode only, and we honestly don't recommend you to test it. The comfort temperature is the most important rating to pay attention to, especially for the women, as we tend to be more sensitive to cold overall, and we could sleep comfortably in the sleeping bag at +5 degrees Celsius, still wearing t-shirts fleece shirts and pants. And with the lower temperatures we had a need to put on more clothes, like additional fleece shirts, socks, and of course we always wear our warm hats and sometimes even a down jacket.
We didn't test it in the freezing conditions, and with the temperatures about +5 degrees, like +8 or 10 degrees Celsius, you can sleep in a bag in a t-shirt. But then such sleeping bag becomes an extra weight to carry, when you could bring more lightweight bag with comfort temperatures +10 degrees Celsius. So it is not very wise.
And this makes this sleeping bag suitable for spring and autumn and not so much for summer and winter seasons. But this all depends on the climate zone where you live and what temperatures you tend to get in different seasons. Also, the important factors are physical condition and another camping gear you have, like what type of sleeping pad or mat you're using, and even how much mesh and ventilation you have in your tent can play its part.
Now let's talk about the comfort and design features of this bag.
It is a quilt type of bag, meaning that there is no hood, and that this way the manufacturer is able to cut down the weight a bit. For us personally, it's not a big deal, as we like to wear our hats anyway. As you can see, the bag has a cinch around the neck and a velcro on top, and a single full-length zipper on the side. As we already stated before, we like to connect our two bags that we both have in size L, and as the bags don't have a hood, it is perfectly possible to do so. On the website they only state that you can connect the smaller size M and L together, not mentioning that simply flipping one bag upside down you can do so with the same L-sized bags too. And it doesn't affect the comfort in any way. We personally like and prefer the comfort and spaciousness of the bag in size L. Yes, it is 100 grams or so heavier than the smaller size, but for us it is worth it in the end. And as this is the mummy type of bag, in M size it goes quite a bit narrower in the legs, which reduces the comfort levels significantly. Fabric is very nice, soft to touch, and when you are inside the bag it feels very light and warm. You almost don't want to get out of them in the morning, so comfy they are. They don't make much rustling noises at all. On the colder nights we tend to cover our heads in the bag in order to breathe warmer air and are able to do it freely. The Aegismax sleeping bags are solid, good quality items. We have never had any problems with zippers, nor the fabric tearing apart. The zippers on this particular model seem nice and sturdy, and they move and connect easily. The coming out of the feeling of goose down is present, but it is very minor. It is recommended to store the bags loosely in the storage mesh bag that comes in the kit, so that the down stays in a good condition. We have found that these bags stay nice and fresh for a couple of weeks and then can start to smell a bit. You can extend the fresh condition by airing them out from time to time. After the long distance hike and once in a couple of months, we normally hand wash them in cold water with soap, soaking it in the bath and then air dry them outside. It takes 2 to 3 days depending on the weather to dry up completely. You can buy the Aegismax Nano 2 bag on Aliexpress store, where it can come in blue, red and black colors, but most often in blue. The prices now can vary from €118 to €135 or $132 to $150. But we think the prices can frequently change, as we personally bought it last year only for €83 or $96. So it is worth to keep an eye out for discounts and changes in price. You can find the links where to buy the sleeping bags in the description below the video. We recommend buying the bags on Aegismax official store. Concluding the video, we'll say that the Aegismax Nano 2 is a nice budget-friendly bag that is perfect for outdoor camping in spring and autumn in the temperatures between +5 to 0 degrees Celsius. It is quite lightweight and comfortable to sleep with soft fabric, and easy to stuff, so in our opinion it is totally worth the price, as it is still one of the most budget bags you can get for its characteristics.
And that is all we want to say about this sleeping bag. Hope you found this information useful, and this video will help to clarify your doubts and make the right choice. If this is the case, make sure to hit the like button, as it will help more people to find and benefit from this video. Also subscribe to our channel for more gear reviews like this one, and hit notification bell to never miss a new video from us.
And if you really like our work and would like to support us, we have a Ko-fi account where you could do that. We would really appreciate it because it goes back to the channel and more camping gear to show you. Communicate with us and other viewers in the comment section below, sharing your experience with this bag. Hope you have a great day and we'll see you again very soon.
Take care, bye guys.